Good morning friends. In the today's lecture we will see the GSM architecture. All of you know what is the mean by GSM. GSM is nothing but global system for mobile communication. In that we will see the GSM introduction, GSM services, architecture, then security in GSM, characteristics of GSM standard and advantages of GSM. Now what is the mean by GSM? Now GSM is nothing but a global system for mobile. It is a second generation cellular standard developed to cater voice services and data delivery using a digital modulation. It is developed by Special Mobile, which was an initiative of CEPT, that is Conference of European Post and Telecommunication. GSM having a different services such as tele services, then bearer or data services, then supplementary services. So tele services, that is telecommunication services that enable voice communication via mobile phone. It offers services such as mobile telephony and emergency calling, that we called as a tele services. Then bearer services, it includes various data services for information transfer between GSM and other networks such as PSTN and ISDN at a rate of 300 to 9600 bps. Short message service up to 160 character alphanumeric data transmission to and from mobile terminal. Voice mailbox, that is a bearer services. Then supplementary services that are related to, we can say, as a call related. Then call waiting, that is nothing but when we notification of an incoming call while call on handset. Then call on hold, put a caller on hold to take another call. Then call bearing, that is means all calls, outgoing and incoming calls. Then call forwarding means when call can be sent to various number defined by the user. And then multi-party call conferencing, like as we can say link multiple calls together. So this is nothing but a GSM architecture. Question may be asked, draw the GSM architecture in detail. You have to draw this type of a diagram. So in a GSM system architecture, that consists of, first as a, basically it is divided in three types. First one is the mobile station, then base station subsystem and network subsystem. So in a mobile station, that is nothing but our mobile and SIM card, that is our mobile station. Then after that, base station subsystem, so it consists of BTS and different types of, means we can say number of BTS and number of BSCs. And then that are connected to network subsystem, that consist of again MSC, HLR, VLR, EIR, AUC, and that are connected, MSC connected to PSTN and ISDN, like that. We will see the long form. SIM is nothing but subscriber identity module. ME, that is nothing but our mobile equipment. Then BTS, base transceiver station. Then BSC, base station controller. Then MSC, master or mobile service switching center. Then HLR, that is home location register. Then VLR, visitor location register. AUC means authentication center. And EIR, that is nothing but equipment identity register. So these are the different long form of all that, whatever the terms that we are using in GSM system architecture. So mobile station is made up of two entities, that is mobile equipment and SIM, that is subscriber identity module. Mobile equipment, that is nothing but our handheld device, it having one international mobile equipment identity, voice and data transmission, monitoring power and signal quality. Then SIM is nothing but SIM card contain international mobile subscriber identity, IMSI, allows user to send and receive calls, other subscriber services, and protected by password or PIN. Then BSC, base station subsystem, it is composed of two parts that we called as a BTS and another one as a BSC. So the purpose of BTS: encodes, encrypts, multiplex, modulates and feed the RF signal to the antenna. Communication with mobile station means BTS are used to communicate with mobile station, and BSC, it consists of transceiver unit. Then BSC, purpose of BSC to manage radio resources for BTS, assign frequency and time slot. Then handles all the call setup, hand over to each MS mobile station, and it communicates with MSC and BTS. Then after that, network subsystem that consists of this following part, that is MSC, HLR, VLR, AUC and EIR. So MSC, it is heart of a network. It manages communication between GSM and other network, billing, information collection, then mobility equipment registration, location uploading, like this. Then HLR, it stores all the information related to subscriber, that is whatever the mobile number, then related to all the contacts that are stored in a HLR. Then VLR, that is nothing but temporary database which updates when new MS enters in area by HLR database. Assign a TMSI to each MSI entering in a VLR which keeps a changing. It controls those mobile roaming in its area. Then authentication, it contains the algorithm for authentication as well as for key for subscription, and it protects network operands from fraud. Then EIR, that is equipment identity register. It stores all the devices identification register for the network and used to track the handset using IMEI, that is International Mobile Equipment Identity. So that is a architecture of GSM. So this is important for as a exam point of view. Thank you.